Hello friends, welcome you all. This video is an exam guide for screen test for the Assistant Manager, Superintendent of Industries, Assistant Industries Officer in the Industries and Commerce Department of Government of Assam. As this is the first video from us, a little bit intro about us. As some of you might know, Assam Exam is a website that is run by Adhikary Education, that's us. We are basically a bunch of people trying to help in the preparation of exams of various Assam government jobs. That's it. From now onward, for most of the upcoming Assam job, we will try to make some video. We will call them exam guide, which will cover almost pretty much everything about the exam. That is including its syllabus, patterns of questions, reference books, if we know any, and if we have some old questions, then we can discuss all those things in this thing. This is the first video in this series. So let's move to the topic. This exam, as APSC has given modified circular. According to the circular, and modified date is 26 November. Hopefully it will not change because they have given a list of accepted candidates also, and we have given here the link. If you don't have the advertisement number, you want to get some information, you can go to that link and you can find the advertisement number. As in the advertisement number, subsequent advertisement and subsequent other thing, that information was given that it will have 100 MCQs and total mark will be 200. That means each question will be of 2 marks, and they will give 2 hours, which is not bad comparing with IBPS and all other exam. 2 hours for 100 questions is not bad. It is more than 1 minute for 1 questions. So for MCQ, so timing is not a constraint for this exam at least. Okay. Then we will go through the syllabus. What are the syllabus they have mentioned here? Specifically, they have given 4 sections of the syllabus in this exam. First section is general knowledge and awareness. That is like the main crust of that exam. Most of the questions will come from this area, general knowledge and awareness. It is like our GS paper of IAS or APSC. So it will cover 65 questions will come from that one. That is like 65% of the paper will be covered from this section. Then comes general intelligence and reasoning. Here 15 questions will come. That is basically the reasoning section. For any banking exam, we go through one reasoning section is there. So here also we have a reasoning section, that is 15 questions will cover from there. Then comes English language. English language, pretty much in every exam, English language is a common subject. So here also 15 questions will come from English language. Then comes quantitative aptitude. It's nothing but basic maths, basic summation, division, all those things. So here also 5 questions will come. Here, if we see this breakup of the sections, we see one section is having very heavy weightage, 2 other sections are light, and 1 section is like meager. So by analyzing this weightage of the various sections, we are pretty much sure that there won't be any sectional cutoff. Some of the candidate will be worried about the sectional cutoff. So we think there won't be any sectional cutoff, because by giving 5 questions in quantitative aptitude, it is not fair to judge any candidate in this quantitative aptitude ability of the candidate by just giving 5 questions to solve. That's why we think there won't be any sectional cutoff, there will be overall cutoff. Okay, then we will see section wise now. For general section, general knowledge and awareness, we will see what are the topics. First, they have told it is economic scenes, and all those in economic scenes, what has happened in India recently or after independence, basically you can say. So it is like basic economic policy, economic development, whatever has happened after independence of India, and you have to see specifically after LPG, that is after 1990s. Then here, yes, in the first subtopic, a lot of questions can be asked because this is a very important topic. So many incidents has happened, so many reforms has been undertaken. Then comes general policy of government, that will cover Assam and India both. So here also some couple of questions can come, but basically we think mostly questions should be policies of government which are related to economic development or social welfare. Then comes current affairs of last 6 months. Particularly they have told about Assam, but we should also see current affairs of India, related to India, which are very important. And I will suggest not to go through last 6 months. We should go to at least for 1 year. We should cover, but only most important topics. Then comes current business news. Business news, like it will be covered in the current affairs only. So, but main focus should be in economic sector, banking areas, finance areas. So finance and industries, if we focus on this area, then fourth subtopic will be covered. Okay. Then comes this ministry and portfolios. This is a general overview. We should know all the main portfolio, who are the ministers handling main portfolio of central government and Assam government. So this will be covered. That is a very small topic. Then important persons in news. This is like who are the main important persons who are now in news, like recently Nobel Prize winners has been awarded or something like that. But if at all it is like very important news, then only we should focus, and you don't expect too many questions from these areas. And maybe yes, in this area maybe 1 or 2 questions can come from individuals or personality related to Assam. Then we have this summit and places, like some conference, those things related to those things, where it has happened. Now some Asian meet is going on, where it is being held. So like that case with this thing, mostly we should focus on those summit and all which are related to India. In somehow they are related to India. Okay. Then comes census. Census 2011 is like very important topic in almost every exam. They will have at least couple of questions from census 2011. So it is like you should prepare it for anything. So it is a basic thing. We should prepare it in any exam you write. At least couple of questions you can expect to get from census 2011. Then come capitals of countries, which I don't consider very important, but still we should focus. We should see, because it is given in the syllabus. Those countries which are neighbor to India, and those countries which had recently had some dealing with India. So those countries' capitals, those countries' currency, all those things we should know. Then the 10th topic is culture of India and Assam. Basically old culture, all important culture, like our classical dance, music, all those forms. These are like very basic thing we should know. And something in this 10th topic, culture of Assam, I think is what I feel maybe culture of Assam is little more important than culture of India. So we should study some basic about this topic. Then comes important books and author, including Assamese book. Only if some books recently being awarded in very big stage, then only you focus on those. Otherwise you can escape those things. Then in sports also, some individuals, if they got in international arena, they brought some very big fame, then only you can focus on those things. Basically I consider this couple of topics like not very much focused. They are maybe very lightly, they will be covered mostly. Then recent schemes by government, bank, all those things. Like recent scheme, whatever came in social welfare or financial sectors. So those schemes we should focus. These are very important. Like recently, so many schemes are coming. Central government is bringing huge number of schemes. Even Assam government also is coming up with large number of schemes. So we should focus on those things. Directly questions can come. Even in UPSC also, so many questions comes directly. So this 14th topic we should cover nicely. Then recent appointment, very less number of, like chances are very less, maybe 1 question can come. that is also appointment related to like secretary, all those things. And yes, another appointment, a very important appointment happened, who is the new chairman of SBI. So that you find out this one. Now it is no more Mrs. Bhattacharya, so it is someone different. You find out all those things. Like that very important appointment you should focus. Then this 16th topic, only it should get covered from current affairs. This topic related to in current affairs, if you see like the topic related thing, then you just have a glance. Don't focus too much into this thing, just have a glance. Then the 17th topic, this is about history, geography, like basic thing, basic preparation. If you have done for APSC or UPSC or SSC, then this topic will get covered. Otherwise, just go through the basic thing, very important thing, because we don't have so much time also. So just go through the basic, it will get covered. Then I have listed out some books and study reference book. It maybe it will be helpful to some of the friends. First one is the most important book that I will recommend is Indian Economy by Ramesh Singh, which is a very compact book, comprehensive book, very smaller book as compared to other books of Indian economy, like Datta and all those things. Some books are there, they are also very good book, but those books are little bulky. Ramesh Singh book is like good for objective questions. Then Indian yearbook, that is which one? The Indian yearbook, that is I am talking about the one that is published by Government of India, not other so many publishers will be publishing, but I am talking about the yearbook that is being published by Government of India, because it covers almost pretty much something of everything. So then books, because in this today's time, more than books, we should focus on our free sources, whatever is available. You should go to some government in this thing, they will list out all the ministers. You will find ministers who are handling which portfolio, then what are the new schemes some government is coming up with, this thing you will find. Then a lot of important statistics related to Assam you will find out. So it is very much important, you should visit this Assam government's website. And then another website, that is actually our website. So we have something that is Assam Yearbook 2017. We have compiled one that is covering almost 2015, middle of the 2015 to 2016 and I think 1 or 2 months of 2017 also. So you can get some important things from Assam Yearbook of our website also, because that is much more smaller. So that's why I recommend this one also. Then Assam budget one PDF we are having in our website. You just go to that link, you will find that is free. Then geography of Assam and history of Assam also, 2 PDF is there. In geography of Assam 1 PDF, history of Assam 2 PDF. Those are covering the basic thing, history of Assam. So you can go through all those PDFs to get a basic fair idea. Then current affairs related to Assam we have in our website, related to Assam current affairs. I think only recent 1 or 2 months it is not updated, but other than that it is there. So you can check this current affairs. Then for other topics related to international and national current affairs, you can Google it. So many websites are there, like gktoday.in, so many good websites are there. So you can Google it. Okay. Then our almost current affairs and general knowledge topic is, that's it. Then we will move to the second topic. Second syllabus main topic is general intelligence and reasoning. We can call it reasoning because, like, yes, it is reasoning part only. If you compare it to my BBA syllabus and all the topics comes under reasoning. Arithmetic reasoning, indexing, similarity and dissimilarity, all those things comes under reasoning. You can go through all the topic. I will tell you the source from where you should go through, so that you can cover it quickly. All those things you can see, these are reasoning topics. I am not reading and just running through. You can see those things in slide, or it is there in the circular that APSC has given. APSC also published the syllabus, so you can find all the topic there also. We will just come here. We'll see. I will just tell you some from here you should cover, which will be sufficient This one book that is like everyone knows, almost everyone, all people, whoever is preparing for any exam, SSC, banks, they all knows about this exam. R.S. Agarwal. He is a very big name, verbal and non-verbal reasoning. He's a very famous guy. It is Asst publication. It will be easy for you to find out. In Guwahati or anywhere, it will be very easy. Easily you will find it. Then other than this, again I will say book is okay, but if you don't have book, you can go through these two websites. One is IndiaBix, another is Bankers Adda. They have free products and paid products also, but I think free product should be sufficient for this exam, at least for this exam. Huge number of this practice you can practice online. Huge number of practice papers are there in IndiaBix, Bankers Adda. So many practice papers also there, and study material also there. So these two are really good sites. You can just visit those sites. Then we will come to English language. English language, it is same thing, like whatever is there in this correction. English, basic English, grammar, some sentence correction, idioms, phrases, the meaning. They can give one or two items or phrase. They will say what is the exact meaning of that one. They will give 4 alternatives. So you have to find out what is the exact meaning. Then some synonym, antonyms, some spelling mistakes, it may not come. Then tense, this thing also very rarely come. Jumble sentence sometimes come. Sometimes they give you 4 part of one sentence in 4 part. Then they will find the error. So error finding also is one kind of common questions. For that one, I will say one book is more than enough. That book is Objective General English, SP Bakshi. So many other books are also there, but that is the book that I have tested. That's why I am recommending it here. There is no other reason. Objective General Knowledge, that is more than sufficient. That's what I feel. Again, IndiaBix is there. You can practice there a lot of things. Another website is there, TCY Online. That is also old website, and a lot of informations are there. You can practice a lot about this, basically about English. I think this should be more than enough. You don't need to focus on anything, because 15 questions will come. Then comes Quantitative Aptitude. Quantitative Aptitude, we have this topic, normal topic, Russian, proportion, square, cube root, interest, all those things, LCM, HCF. These are if you had maths, almost everyone had maths up to class 10. So if you have maths up to class 10, you can solve this thing. You don't need to study anything extra. If those things also same, geometry, all those things. So everything up to math, if you are having maths up to class 10, you should be able to do these 5 questions very easily. Okay, for those who are not satisfied, who thinks they are weak in maths, still again R.S. Agarwal book is there. That is also very good. You can go through R.S. Agarwal, or again same 2 website that I have recommended for reasoning, IndiaBix and Bankers Adda. Those things will be totally sufficient for those things. Then that's it. We have covered all the 4 subsection, all the 4 section of the syllabus. Now the time is, we have around 1 week. You utilize your time to the best, so that you after getting the question paper, you don't be like Mr. Bean, and you should always be like this kid. Should be happy writing this thing, finish it in half an hour, not half an hour, sorry, you can finish it in 1.5 hours, and the rest 30 minutes you can go through all those things, just see what is there. Okay, a very big good luck. Wish you all a very happy success and a very nice and fair competition. Thank you very much. This is thank you from our Adhikary Education. This is the first video we have. Please check these videos regularly, or check our website assamexam.com regularly for more videos. We will try to update in the upcoming exams. Thank you very much.